Ever wondered why America, despite being the world's largest oil producer, can't fully use its own oil? It's kind of like a farmer growing crops on his own land. But when he goes to use them, he has to beg someone else first. In this world, what you see up front and what really happens behind the scenes are often two completely different realities. Take China, for example. Every year, millions of containers sail from China to America. But why does America sometimes just let these containers pile up like trash? And in the middle of all this, how did Iran's Boeing 777 planes manage to slip through the eyes of the world? Today on The Truth Aura, we're diving deep into these mysteries. Across the oceans, thousands of container ships are constantly moving, carrying the backbone of our global economy. Every box you see on those ships, your clothes, your phone, your gadgets, was once inside one of these containers. From afar, it looks simple. Containers go out full, empty ones return, everything seems planned. But reality is far more chaotic. Over the past decades, China has become the factory of the world. Massive exports, limited imports, they've built an empire. But when these containers reach Europe or America, that's when the real drama begins. Europe makes modest profits compared to China. But America, the world's largest consumer, imports huge amounts yet exports very little. Around 40% of containers returning to China are full, but the rest, not empty, because sending empty containers costs nearly $3,000 each and occupies precious ship space. China often produces new containers for just $2,000, so why bother returning the old ones? The result, ports and nearby cities worldwide are littered with rusting containers. Some are repurposed into warehouses or homes. Others are melted for steel. But the majority, they just sit there. A silent signature of global trade imbalance. Now let's talk about America's oil mystery. Despite extracting more oil than anyone, they can't fully use it. Why? First, the type of oil. Most US oil is light crude, but many refineries were built for heavy, dense oil, imported from Venezuela or Mexico in the past. Converting these refineries for light oil would cost over $200 billion, a project that takes years. So America exports light oil at high prices, while importing heavier oil at lower prices. Second, infrastructure issues. Even if oil is plentiful, pipelines from Texas or California to refineries on the East Coast are limited. California, for instance, relies on imports for 70% of its fuel, despite having oil underground. Sanctions and geopolitical maneuvers create a web of complexities. Despite stringent US sanctions, Great Air, an Iranian airline, operates Boeing and Airbus jets. How? A US-based company navigated through shell companies in Madagascar and Cambodia, evading detection. These aircraft were secretly maintained in Kenya before arriving in Iran. This narrative underscores the impact of global decisions on daily life, revealing the intricate dance of trade and diplomacy.